how they actually get internet is that they climb to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, and then when you are there, then you get.
That was
No, Africa is a country. Like it's one large country that does not have internet, where people actually live in huts and all. And yeah, and I feel that the media actually has a part to play in this, because if you notice, you hardly see like cute places in Africa. Just this YouTuber Wode Maya, he has this Africa to the world movement. See, I have a guest today, and her name is
please, can you say that
Chi.
phrase? This one bringing out my tongue. Why am I bringing out?
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gift Ogu, and if this is your first time of watching any of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and we're at 888.
Yes.
So guys, I have someone really special here. Her name is Chisimdi. She's my friend, and she has a YouTube channel too, so I'm going to put her link in the description box so that you guys can go and help yourself and subscribe. Okay. It's good for your health. Like, subscribe.
Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Show them it, girl.
Because I was watching a Wendy Williams video, Wendy Williams of all people, and she said something about how Africa, like the continent, Africa, is full of huts. Like we basically live in huts and all. And anyway, there's a hut behind us. There's actually a hut behind the hut. No, I just feel that people make assumptions like to show their ignorance. How can you say an entire continent is filled with huts and people are living in a
How?
hut? Like, please just help me explain this to people, because I don't know. Just help me.
So I feel like when people hear Africa, they're like Africa, jungle, they think about trees, they think about forests and all of that. And it's weird because this is 2019, 21st century, and if at this point, with everything that happens in the media, with all you see on the internet, you still think that Africa, when you think Africa, you're thinking about grass, trees, huts, jungle, Judge of the Jungle. It wasn't even filmed in Africa. It was not filmed. Was it filmed in Africa? It wasn't. So why the hell? I'm coming from somebody as big
As
and as
Wendy
knowledgeable
Williams.
as Wendy Williams. Then what are the people who are not educated? What are they even expected to, like, what should we expect of them? So I feel like if at this point we still, like, people in diaspora or foreigners or all of those people feel like Africa is like animals and jungles and things like that, I feel like it's so low.
Yeah, and I feel that the media actually has a part to play in this, because if you notice, you hardly see like cute places in Africa. Just this YouTuber Wode Maya, he has this Africa to the world movement where he basically shows people about Africa, like show very luxurious and nice places in Africa. Like he does not show the slums. That's not his description. He only shows like fine places in Africa. He travels to Nigeria, he shows you nice houses in Banana Island, he goes to Abuja, he goes to nice places to show you that it's not what exception, guys, is that we don't have internet in Africa. We haven't even got to hear about this stuff. I saw something on LinkedIn where someone was like, is there networking in more countries? That
Was
is
it
it
Zimbabwe?
Kenya? Is it Zimbabwe or Kenya? And the guy, the Kenyan or the Zimbabwe guy that answered the person said no, they don't have network. But how they actually get internet is that they climb to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, and then when you are there, then you get.
That was savage.
I just feel that like these misconceptions are they're really stupid though. Like,
Yeah, I feel like it's just out of the way that you think that Africa does not have network, we don't have internet. What do we have? What do you think we
and what
have?
do you what do we
understand?
have?
We're like,
What, like,
I don't know. We are on Twitter. We are everywhere, and then you are asking in 2019, like, if we have internet. We have it all. Bikono. Okay, we'll remove that. We have it all.
yeah, I think we actually have it. Or another misconception is that Africa is a country. Like it's one large country that does not have internet, where people actually live in huts and all. And I'm like, because I've actually been hearing that there was a time Madonna Javid actually had this issue with one of her friends or one of her acquaintances that actually went to Namibia, and then she was like, oh, she's going to Africa. And I usually hear like foreigners always saying, oh, I'm going to Africa, but you don't really hear Africans saying, oh, I'm going to North America, I'm going to Asia. Maybe you're going to probably Thailand or China. You're like, oh, I'm going to Asia, oh, I'm going to Europe. We get specific. I'm going to
Yeah.
China, I'm going to Thailand, I'm going to Europe or Finland or the United States. We're not saying I'm going to I'm going to South America or something.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
when it's Africa, you're like, oh, I'm in Africa.
And you're like,
You are in
where?
Kenya, you are in Nigeria, you are somewhere. Even Cardi B is in Nigeria, yeah. And then on her
Yeah.
Instagram, she was like, Africa,
Yeah,
blah
so I
blah
saw
blah.
that.
Something
Like,
about being in
no,
Africa.
you're not in Africa.
So,
You're in the continent,
yeah.
but then you are in Nigeria.
And
Be
they like
specific.
always
sis.
generalize when they say Africa,
You
because
know
they feel
the
like the whole thing looks alike. They're like animals and forests and jungles and tree houses. So Africa, Africa. So I feel like it's high time we start being like specific, put some respect on it.
and on all.
Equal.
Like, I just feel that like there are a whole lot of misconceptions about Africans. Some people feel that Africans are not even like educated, and I'm like, please educate yourself, okay? Like, Africans, Nigerians in particular, are one of the most educated people. Go to the United States, they have a very educated set of Nigerians there who are working as doctors, nurses,
Yeah.
who have top jobs in the United States. Even aside the United States, the tech industry in Nigeria is actually they are doing so well. Like, they are doing amazingly well. That's what I was supposed to be, if not that I intended to be a writer or something. But that industry is like, they are so. I also know that we have a lot of stuff here in Africa. Now, if our government can be less corrupt, okay, if our government can actually be less corrupt and invest in like growing Africa or showing Africa or promoting our tourism, things will actually get better. Like, I think so. I think that that's like the solution to all these misconceptions. Like Nigeria to Mauritius, you will sleep on your flight. It's
Better.
far, so it's not like you just trek there and then you're in Kenya, you're here. This is Ghana. You look forward, you're in South Africa, and you look backward, you're in Rwanda. It's not. That's not like the way and all. So like, what? How do you think we can actually tackle these misconceptions that people actually have about Africa?
I feel like first off, the media should do better. Like they can do better. They should do better. They should know better. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
everybody is exposed to the media, internet, television, and whatever. So if these people are still painting Africa to be like Africa, the Africa people think it is, I feel like that's where a lot of the problem is. Look at somebody as big as Wendy. So I feel like we should start from the media. We should start from the internet. We should start from like all the medium we have to let people know that Africa is not what you think it is. Africa is the new America. Yeah, so Africa is not what you think it is, and I feel like that's where we should begin.
So if you're watching me and you're not African, you're not from any of the African countries, and you have any of these misconceptions, please grow up. Do your research. Research will actually
Yeah,
help you
yeah.
to know that things are not the way it's like. I look at look at where I am now at Lekki Conservation Center filming this video, but you might see it now, you'll be like, of course,
Yeah,
I
it's like
said
a
it out here,
tourist
like,
center,
yeah.
actually.
So it's
So
really
this
good. So this is like a really nice place. I already made a video about it, which I'm sure will have gone up before I upload this video. But then, like, educate yourself, okay? Okay, all right, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel till I come your way again. I don't know when.